Hi there, I'm Alan Plum, and that's me sat on my dad's knee. He was a very keen train spotter, and by the looks of this photo with the bridge in the background, no doubt we're at the side of a railway line somewhere in Derbyshire. As I said, he was always very interested in steam, and even though this snap is taken on the beach, he always tried his best to get our holiday caravan site that was next to a railway line or major shed. And here I am with my older brother Philip visiting Eastleigh Works, and presuming I'm around 3½, 4, then this photo must have been taken around 1957 or 58. Again, here I am on the footplate of Buxton at Eastleigh Works. Is there any wonder the interest in steam rubbed off on me and my brother? Sadly, I was too young to have any clear memories of BR steam, but if you're interested, we can take a walk along one of my favourite stretches of line to see how things have changed. Well, it's a good few years since those photographs was taken, I can assure you. We're now at Darley Dale, or just south of Darley Dale. That's looking down towards Matlock, and we're on what I think is known as Waney Bridge, and that's looking down towards Darley Dale and the sidings that are there today. So if you're interested, we can take a little walk along the line, and we start by following this little path that goes down the side of the line. Beautiful morning. Sun might be a problem, no doubt, when I'm filming. Oh, there's a nice old sign there. Little beck coming down from Two Dales. That's the sawmill, and actually on this stretch of line, back in about, I think it was 1871, one chap had a very lucky escape because he was on top of one of the carriages, and the train pulled up along this stretch just here. Evidently the 1 p.m. Manchester to Derby Express was coming down and approaching Roseley when cinders set fire to one of the carriage roofs. Well, people were waving furiously, and the rear guard could see that there was something the matter. They didn't know quite what, so he put a red flag out. The driver never noticed it, but then plate layers and porters and what have you pointing and waving as he come through Darley Dale, then sort of drew his attention to the red flag and pulled the train up just along this stretch. There was an account at the time that we noticed a lady leaning out of the fifth carriage, highly excited. But one passenger had actually climbed out of the window up onto the carriage roof to try and extinguish the fire, and then was proceeding to make his way forward to tell the engine driver. Can you believe it? So he had a lucky escape that the train pulled up just before that Waney Bridge there, just coming up to the sidings. Little diesel shunter, saddle tank, class 31, steam crane over in the background. So this path goes down the side of the sidings that Peak Rail have reinstated. D8 over in the background, another locomotive here without its boiler. Yeah, after the line was ripped up in around 64, Peak Rail was formed, and they have now got the line sort of reinstated from Matlock Riverside up to Roseley South. And this little path comes out just above the level crossing. And this is looking south towards Matlock. There's Waney Bridge just in the distance, and that's what it looks like in 2008. 48003 on a mixed goods heading north from Matlock and just coming into Darley Dale. The signal box used to be just to the south of the level crossing, but Peak Rail have moved it to the north side.